Hello guys, and welcome back to Meow Gaming Channel again, and today we are going to talk about the most underrated content in Albion Online that will make you more than 2 million of silver and 1 million of fames in every hour, called group tracking. And you can make this much of resources from 1 month of tracking. So, before starting the video, here's a quick giveaway announcement where you can win a Spectral Dire Boar. Just drop your IGN and server name, and I will announce the winner in my next video. Make sure you don't miss it, and good luck! So, tracking is a PvE content that can be done solo and with groups. And solo track includes 1 to 3 players, while group tracks include 4 to 8 players in the party. So, as a beginner player, you need to start with solo track first to level up your tracking tool to spec up to at least level 4. Now, to start tracking as a solo, you need to buy the tracking tools from the market and start tracking in a blue or yellow zone first. With a shortcut key U in your keyword, you can start tracking in the map and start your tracking journey. And as a beginner player, I suggest you to use one-hand dagger or druidic staff to do solo tracking. Now, once you level up your tracking tool to level 4, you need to level up the S-tier weapons or A-tier weapons for the group tracking, which is the dagger pair set that includes Stalker Hood, Druid Robe, Cultist Sandal, or Realm Breaker set, which includes Royal Jacket, Assassin Hood, and Cultist Sandal. Another alternative build for dagger pair is one-hand Cursed Staff with Druid Robe, Stalker Hood, Cultist Sandal, and Crypt Candle. If you love playing healer, then you will be in luck, because healer position is the secure role in Albion game. You can play holy staffs that do area heal with Royal Jacket, Druidic Cowl, and any sandals. If you love playing tank, then you will need Incubus Mace with any shield, any type of plate armors, soldier helm, and any type of boots. And in my view, I like playing damage boots and damage helmets for extra damage to clear faster. So, with tank, healer, realm breaker, and 2 dagger pairs, you will start your group tracking in the lethal zones, because that's where the silver and fame is. Another important thing is to have at least 1,300 IP in your set for fast clearing. Now, you may ask, why not continue the solo tracking? And the answer is simple. It's because you will earn more fame and silver while leveling up your tracking tools in group tracking. If you earn 1 million silver per hour in solo tracking, you can earn double the amount in group tracking. Also, this method is the fastest and aggressive way to hit your milestone. Now, once you are ready for group tracking by following this method, it's time to hit the road from Berselian City, looking for a group from LFG channel that is located in your chat section. Or, you can try creating your own group tracking party in LFG channel. Just type LFM for looking for member and LFG for looking for group, including sentence like tracking from Bertzi need tank /heal /DPS /RB. After you form a party of 5 members, you go to the Ava portal road at the top of Berselian City and enter together. Also, do not forget your tracking tools and calming potions before entering the Ava road, also known as Avalonian Road. Now, we will talk about how to kill each tracking mobs in this section. So, in tracking, there is Panther, Bear, Sylvan, Werewolf, Hellfire Imp, Rune Golem, Dawnbird, and then Quarry bosses. And each of these bosses drops materials and artifacts that are used for crafting their respective weapons and potions that can be sold at higher prices to earn even greater profit. Another thing is, the Panther, Bear, Sylvan will always be a Tier 4 boss, Werewolf will always be Tier 5, Hellfire Imp will be Tier 6, Rune Golem will be Tier 7, and Dawnbird will be Tier 8 in group tracking, but the drops can range from Tier 4 to Tier 8, which means even in Panther Tier 4, you can get drops from Tier 4 to Tier 8. However, the Quarry Boss will be leveled from Tier 4 to Tier 8 in group tracking, and it will drop loots similar to the Dungeon Boss's chests. Now, let's talk about how to kill those tracking bosses. Starting with Panther Boss, also known as Cat, is the most profitable mob in the tracking, and it is very easy to kill it. When starting with Panther Mob, you need to dodge the first 3 AoE jumps that will do a lot of damage as well as stuns. After that, it will throw silence bombs time to time. For it, you can just walk out from the smoke and kill it with your combos. If you are the tank, just aggro the Panther outside the smoke and it will just follow you, and it will be easy for the team. Next is the Bear, which is not very profitable and has less priority when doing tracking. However, it is also very easy to kill this boss. When fighting this boss, dodge the ground stomps that can do a lot of damage and stun, and that's it. Just dodge all the skills and kill it. Very easy. Another boss is the Sylvan, which is also very easy. Just go center of the boss and start using your skills. No need run or dodge. Just stand still together and hit your combo. With enough 1,300 IP, this boss will be a piece of cake. But the artifacts of this boss is also not worthy. Just do it if you want to level up your Sylvan spec in Tracking Tool. Now, after all these Tier 4 bosses, the next boss is the Werewolf, which is a Tier 5 boss, and it can be hard if you do not collect the blood. And that's it. With only 2 skills, 1 swipe AoE damage, and making 1 pool of blood, it is easy to clear too. However, the tank should always step on the pool of blood, otherwise it can wipe your whole team and do annoying roar that will do AoE fear. Now comes the Hellfire Imp, which is a little bit harder than other tracking mobs because it will do a lot of damage if you do not know how to tackle the lava. The only tip for this mob is do not spread out and do not be afraid of the lava. The lava damage will slowly build up, which is why you can move in a circle after it launches the lava on your feet and kill it. If you stay in one position taking the full damage of lava, you may get knocked out. Also, it is not a profitable mob. Now, another mob is the Rune Golem mob, which is a Tier 7 mob, and it is kinda okay profitable, but very, very easy boss. Just like you kill a Sylvan, the strategy is same. You go all inside the circle and start using your spells to kill it. Just be careful not to use your main E when it is in a defensive mode where it won't take any damage. Just time your E, and that's all. The Rune Golem will be dead in a minute. Now, it's the Tier 8 Dawnbird, which is the most annoying and hardest tracking boss in the game. This bird will do a lot of AoE damage like a laser beam, another AoE flying damage releasing a bomb in the path, another small AoE bomb damage in a particular area that can do a lot of damage again, and big AoE damage which you can ignore. Lastly, it will start releasing a chargeable ball that will charge up slowly while shrinking and give power to the Dawnbird, and then the bird will continuously throw a light beam which can do undodgeable high damage while becoming immune to damage itself. This is why the Dawnbird is most annoying and most hardest boss in tracking. So, the trick to kill this boss is either trap it in a cage or start dodging his skills. When his HP starts to drop, it will release the chargeable ball, and then you can let it shrink and then destroy the ball. 1 DPS can do it, so no need to focus in ball only. That way, you can finally kill the T8 Dawnbird and earn the respect and profit. Now, the last boss are the Quarry Bosses, which consists of 3 different types: the Keeper Boss, Undead Boss, and Heretic Boss. For the Keeper Boss, just find a good spot where you can fit and cannot be knocked left or right or behind by the Keeper Boss. The tank will need to continuously aggro the Keeper Boss, while other DPs need to follow up with their combo. No need to dodge, no need to run, or no need to panic. Just stay at the corner and kill it. For Undead Boss, you need to dodge his skills and move far from allies if you are marked with red arrow. And that's all about this boss. For Heretic Boss, it will be annoying because of his dash skills. Even though the damage from this boss is not that high, it will run from you time to time, making your skill miss, which is the annoying part of this boss. except that everything is fine and easy to kill this boss. So, that's how you kill the tracking bosses with your parties. Now, once you start doing group tracking, there are things you need to be cautious about. During peak hour time, the Ava Roads maps can be dry, which means there will not be any tracking marks, and you need to change maps. And during changing zones, you may encounter other players who will try to follow you. So, try to change at least 2 zones ahead if other enemy sees you, so that you can take the portal charges, and they won't be able to enter. Next is, you can also do tracking in Outlands, which can be seen as more profitable than doing in Ava Roads, because the Outlands are mostly full of tracking marks, and you can also get good drops in Quality 4 or Quality 5 maps. However, most of the gankers roam in Quality 4 and Quality 5 maps, and they can dive you when you are doing tracking. So, it's also better to do tracking in Outlands, which is less than Quality 4, and that do not have so many hideouts in the map. Another way to check the map is by looking how many players are active in that map. If it is already 6 to 15 players when you enter, then do not do tracking there. If it is 0 to 5 when you enter, besides your other teammates, then yes, you can do tracking there. Now, another thing you can do when tracking is crystal creatures. This is like a side quest that will earn you extra profit when doing tracking. Crystal creatures can be found on both Ava Roads and Outlands. Also, during my whole tracking session, I didn't do one thing that could earn me more extra income, and that was gathering. Yup, if you bring tools with you, you can gather enchanted resources on your way to even earn more profit. So, let's know more tricks and tips for group tracking. So, when you are scanning a track, make sure your party is spread out to 4 directions and scan so that you can scan the whole map fast and know what tracks you need to do, like Cat, Dawnbird, Golem, Quarries, which are the highest priority. Next tip is, when you find a blue chest in the Ava Road, make sure to check it and clear it if it is a legendary chest, because extra silver and fame never hurt. Also, if you are with your own guildmates, you can do blue chest even if it is a medium chest. Tip number 3 is, tracks always moves at clockwise or anti-clockwise, which makes it easier to know where it will go and where to find it easily. So, you can go ahead and start finding the mobs ahead when your team is scanning second time. Tip number 4 is, never sell the artifacts you get from your tracking if you are a crafter, because you will earn more if you start crafting potions and gears from it. Even if you are not a crafter, you can save it so that you can sell it in a mass to your guildmates. Now, another tip is to believe in random players when joining the tracking party, because I see lots of players having doubt before joining the team. Beginner players say that they get backstabbed and killed by their own teammates when doing tracking, which is true, but the chances are very low. During my whole month of tracking, I didn't get backstabbed by others. Now here's why you won't get backstabbed. Your set is only 1 million, and you can earn 1 million and fames in only 30 minutes of tracking, so there's no point in backstabbing. Also, most of the players in your group are also randoms, which means it is hard to backstab everyone while doing tracking. Now, if you are still afraid of getting backstabbed, you can check the party first. Check if the other 4 members are from same guild. If they are from same guild, then you can leave the party. Also, check the status of the players. If they look suspicious, then you can find another party. So, that way you can start tracking with other players. And that's all about group tracking, guys. If you liked my video, then do subscribe my channel to find more beginner guides about Albion Online and get a chance to win a 7-day premium giveaway. If you have any question, mention in comment too. Now, the lucky winner from the previous video is Parento from Asia server. Congratulations on winning the Spectral Direboar. I will give you access to my island to claim your reward. Happy farming! See you on next video.